Hey, what's up, guys? We are back at again with the #1 deck in Clash Royale. KK, the best player in the world right now, is playing this Hog Rider deck, and so many other pro players are loving it. It's got some of the most reliable defenses in the entire game with Valkyrie and Tesla, so your opponents will struggle to break through. And with a quick cycle with Hog Rider, you're able to break through your opponent's defenses because they just can't keep up. Lightning is amazing in the meta against all the Electro Dragons and champions, especially Archer Queen. You eliminate it and have no issues. If you keep your firecrackers alive, you can win any matchup, so let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. Today's video is sponsored by an awesome new role-playing game for mobile, Tap to Galaxy. In this SFRPG, the Allied forces and Empire forces fight in space for resources, and the battles are absolutely epic. There are so many different characters and items in game, so you can customize a lot of different things, deploy different strategies, and explore endless content. Tap to Galaxy's item system is absolutely incredible. And I think by far the most unique thing is using Fusion to personalize all of the items so nothing feels the same. I've never seen anything like Fusion in any other game. They've introduced something brand new into games, where there's 5 different types of items: normal, magic, rare, legendary, and set, 10 types of rank, and over 350 different kinds of customization that will be given to you randomly. So every single item is going to feel different than your friends, and there's always something to play for, unlock, so you're never going to get bored. And it's really nice to see developers that care so much about their game. They are constantly introducing brand new content and updates to keep the game feeling fresh at all points. Once you start playing, you are not going to want to put your phone down. If you guys are anything like me, you are sick and tired of all those annoying mobile games that are trying to get you to spend thousands of dollars to climb to the top of the leaderboard. With Tap to Galaxy, you're not going to have to worry about that. You climb up your ranks based off your skill and your effort. No money needed. The ranking system through Power Clash and ranked matches is incredibly well done. The competition is next level stuff, and climbing up the ranks is unbelievably satisfying. One of my favorite things to do in game is to explore the black hole, collecting as many skill points as I possibly can to get the strongest skills to destroy my opponents. Tap to Galaxy has been by far one of the most anticipated games in the second half of 2021. The more you play it, the more interesting it is. So download today using the link in the description of the video or in the pinned comment. All right, we got a game against Samuel. What is going on, my dude? We're gonna go for a Hog Rider. I don't want a Lightning and single elixir. Even if you give me the value of like a Tesla, it's never worth it. Okay, so he's going to be a good player. Drops the tornado in the right spot. Doesn't give me any damage on top of the tower. This is going to be setting up for a very tough battle, and I'm stoked for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skeletons here. There's a likely chance that this guy is going to have a graveyard deck, right? Whenever we see Tornado and Dark Prince, that's usually what I expect. It could also end up being an Electro Giant deck with a Goblin Cage, and if that's going to be the case, it's going to be really tough. Oh, it's going to be Electro Giant. Let's go, guys. I'm ready for the challenge. I'm up for it. Let's see what we can make happen here. I'm going to Fire Spirit. I think that it's going to jump on top of the baby dragon. I don't think that we're going to be able to kill everything in time because the Firecracker is going to die. But I played that really well at the river. Opponent recognizes it. No, we get a hit. I get rewarded. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That was pristine. That was one of the best interactions at the river that I've even been surprised by. So, you know what? We take those. I'm going to Firecracker here. I would love to cycle back to another Hog Rider on the other side. And with the skeletons coming at him, I wonder if he'll miss the tornado. Because sometimes, if you go for a tornado too early, the skeletons will walk on a tower and do a lot of damage. If he messes this up, yeah, look at that. See, it wasn't the Hog Rider that dealt the damage for us. It was the skeletons. And if you don't know, now you know. You space out the rest of your stuff, so when he goes in for the Electro Giant, he's not able to hit the Firecracker and also hit the tower with the Tesla at the same time. If you do that, you're going to get a lot of value, and you can make these defenses work. So I'm going to Fire Spirit just to be annoying because all of his cards cost a lot of elixir. So if you're dropping any defense against a Fire Spirit, which is 1 elixir, you're dropping cards that you can't afford, right? These are cards that you need to have in cycle to go and stop our Hog Rider. These are cards that you cycle and then you don't have enough elixir to afford the Electro Giant. So it's just really obnoxious for our opponent. There's a high probability that he's going to go Baby Dragon. Oh, he didn't do it. Thought he would. We can stack up multiple Firecrackers. Yeah, so Archer Queen, one of those cards that you guys already know. That's why we have Lightning in the deck. I don't like playing against it. You say Sayonara immediately and you go back to another Lightning, you get more damage. That's what we're about. Doesn't matter that you got value there. If you go Electro Giant the wrong side, we're still vibing and Firecracker and Hog Riding. every single second that we can. We are going to get rid of your buildings. Make sure that we have something behind the Hog Rider. And then when we have something behind the Hog Rider, you can't break through. Also, I should have Tesla'd earlier. He's going to... no, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just goes Archer Queen ability, and then we Lightning, and then he doesn't have Elixir for Lightning. We'll have to wait and see. This Tesla should die. So I'm going to Firecracker. I'm going to log. I wonder if the Firecracker does enough damage or if that gets a hit. It does get one hit. It's fine. It is what it is. I'll Fire Spirit again. As you guys already know, it's just super annoying for our opponent. Maybe I can Lightning on a unit too. I'm not going to. It's not worth it. You usually want a Tesla early on and double Elixir, so then they can't Lightning everything at once. We're a Tesla here. We're going to drop it up higher so he's not able to Lightning the tower that he wants. Oh, are we going to kill the bomber? Yes, we killed the bomber. Let's go. That was insanely good. That was extremely successful. I can log and get back to another Tesla, I think. If I can just get back to another Tesla, then we're vibing, because the Hog Rider's going to get a hit and we're going to win the game. So I play that about as well as you possibly can. If you play against a Tornado and a Goblin Cage, you can still win with this Hog Rider Lightning cycle. And I love it because this is how you destroy Archer Queen. If I had Earthquake, I would have definitely lost the game. But Lightning eliminates the Archer Queen before she gets all invisible, up close and personal with your tower, and finishes you off. Ayo, we got a game here. We're going to see what's up. And you guys already know if we got Hog Rider, that is always going to be my starting play. He's already angry. Why are you upset? Why are you angry? What you doing? You've got Mega Knight against Hog Rider. Why are you upset? Okay. If I have Skeletons and Fire Spirit, I should be able to activate King Tower. I don't have it, though. That is unfortunate. Not going to lie, I really wanted that. I'm going to Valkyrie after the Skeletons pop, so then we should be able to shut down the Mega Knight with absolutely no damage on our tower. But at the same time, activating King Tower with 1 Elixir cost cards, there is no better feeling. So, obviously, the Mega Knight is out of cycle. Usually, when they don't have that, they will either have a building or they're going to have no other answer besides bait cards. Fire Spirit is able to just destroy all of your bait cards, whether it's a Goblin Gang or Bats. I don't have to worry. But you're going to have Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Prince plus Mega Knight. What are you running, dude? You've got so many ground cards. You're crazy. You're wild. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I see you. I'm going to Fire Spirit there just to soak up 1 Prince hit. But at this point in time, I know that this guy is going to be bridge spamming me 24/7, 365, and he doesn't care about Lava Hat and Balloon. He doesn't even have a single air answer from what I've seen, besides Fireball, right? And that's really not an air answer. You can maybe go in for a Hog Rider on the left-hand side and get Mega Knighted, but, oh, okay, there's minions. All right, I see what you're doing out here. Usually the minions, if they're not going to be cycled all together or something you can kind of just ignore, they're not going to do that much damage to your tower. And I can Hog Rider in the right-hand lane, but that will give him counter push in the lane that he wants. Maybe we go in for a Hog Rider there and then Firecracker in the left so we get damage on top of the Inferno Dragon. Seems pretty reasonable. That's really good. Look at that. Firecracker about to pop off out here. Giving us value. Soaking up the damage against the Inferno Dragon. That's exactly what we like. And I don't think that the Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a hit. Yes, sir. Completely calculated. I was playing with fire, literally. But we did not get burned. Okay, I'm going to Skeletons. I'll go in for a Tesla afterward. And then I will Valkyrie as you guys saw last time. You rinse and repeat the same transaction. If it worked out for you the first time, don't try to do anything fancy. So he's going to Prince. I think we can Hog Rider here to pull. We'll have to wait and see how well that works. And then we can Skeletons afterward. If we just keep pulling the Prince all the way around the world, he's the most indecisive Sir I've ever seen. He was going right, he was going left, and then he's just like, yo, I don't even know where to go anymore. That was pretty funny. Obviously, whenever you're playing against a bridge spam hero like our guy, I want to be able to use the Firecracker to get Cheeky Chip on top of the Mega Knight because he's going to counter the Hog Rider, but at the same time we get damage, so it's worth it. We can Skeletons. Should be able to distract a little bit. I'll follow up with a Tesla and then a Fire Spirit, so then the Mega Knight jumps onto that instead. And as long as we kill the Inferno Dragon, as you guys saw, that's the only thing that really matters here. I can Skeletons go and pull the Prince and then log afterward on top of the Skeleton Barrel. And as you guys can see, as long as you have your placements down, you're not going to have any problems. This guy is freaking out right now because the Valkyrie's about to just take the tower. Yo, you're going to lose to a Valkyrie. That's our new win condition. If you guys don't know, this is the best deck in Clash Royale for a reason. A lot of pro players are playing at #1 in the world consistently. Hey, so jumping into this one against Nacho, let's eat him up like the delicious snack he is. So Fire Spirit is our first play as always, and then we can go in for a Hog Rider here. Yo, you've also got Hog Rider. You are one with the Hog spam, sir. I think that our Tesla completely counters that Hog Rider, despite it being placed up high, and Getting that Fire Spirit damage on the right-hand side puts us in the lead. Though it looks like a lot of other people are going to be playing our deck too, because it is the best deck in the game right now. I think that most of the time, if we can get a Lightning off on top of a Tesla and it gets a Valkyrie nearby, it will always be worth it. But in single elixir, I'm wondering if it's worth it to just Lightning on top of a random Tesla. I would say no. I'm going to Fire Spirit with Skeletons. We'll see what else he can do here. Ooh, okay. Can I hit something else with this Lightning? Can I hit a Tesla too? This might be worth it if I can hit a Tesla, or if we get a hit. Dude, are you serious? Oh my gosh, he gave me value. Is he going to Hog Rider right into a Lightning? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Sublime. That's what we like to see. So, I wonder if that was worth it, though. I mean, I said that's what we like to see, and now I'm down in damage. I feel like that's not what we like to see, Nacho. All right, you know what? I'm going to Fire Spirit. He's going to save his Tesla, so it's going to be very bad for me. There's no way the Hog Rider is going to break through. It's going to be a 4-for-4 trade. What? Okay, dude. Thank you. Can't believe how lucky that was. And I'll take that trade any day of the week. When your opponent bamboozles and messes up like that, that is what you like. So we're going to Valkyrie and activate King Tower easily and shut down the Firecracker without any damage on the tower that matters. Then I can go in for the Firecracker here. I think that's going to damage the tower here too. Yeah, let's go. So I was a little bit cautious and suspicious of my Firecracker. I'm like, I don't know if you're going to do it for me here. If we can keep her alive, I can Hog Rider and then Fire Spirit and potentially break through a Tesla. I haven't seen this interaction before, so I'm all ears. I don't know. Yeah, it didn't work. That really didn't work. But even though I had a Firecracker, a Fire Spirit, and a Hog Rider, if he drops the Tesla in the right spot, you still can't break through it. So you need to Lightning to be able to break through a Tesla unless they misplace it like you did earlier. If you don't know, now you know. We're always learning out here. I feel like that's the reason I love Clash Royale so much. I can play a different deck every single day and learn brand new interactions. Also, Firecracker, again, just going to give you absurd value. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie, Fire Spirit, Skeletons, and get back to a Hog Rider a bit faster. I'm going to take damage, but I think it's worth it. If we keep our Firecracker alive, please, Firecracker, don't die. Retarget on the Hog Rider. Look at how many times this Firecracker shifted targets. It was going left, it was going right, and then it didn't shoot. That literally lost him the game. That is hilarious. I feel like Firecracker is one of those glitchy cards, just like Golden Knight. Sometimes it does amazing things, and sometimes it does absolutely nothing. But yeah, he needs Lightning, but he's not going to do it, and we are going to walk away with an amazing win. Shout out to that Firecracker being the most indecisive card in the history of Clash Royale. That was awesome. All right, so jumping into this game against Alex, we're going to see what's up. Whenever we got Hog Rider in our starting hand, we're always dropping that. You want to catch your opponent out of position without a building, and if you can get that cheeky chip, it feels phenomenal. So he did not drop the P.E.K.K.A. fast enough to shut down the entirety of the Hog Rider, so we get one hit on the tower. So P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam is one of those decks that struggles really hard in defensive decks like ours. If I Skeletons, we are able to pull the P.E.K.K.A., he's likely going to go and drop a spell, and then we can Valkyrie, or we can go in for a Tesla. The reason why I'm saving my Tesla is I think he's going to have Ram Rider, or he'll have Battle Ram, so I want to be able to pull that if possible. I'm going to Fire Spirit here, and then go for a Hog Rider as well, because he dropped a Rail Ghost to counter the Firecracker, which makes sense, but at the same time, you probably didn't want to do that. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe how lucky I just got. That Valkyrie log finished off an entire Electro Wizard, and the Valkyrie was literally at 0 HP. That is hilarious. So we're going to go for a Valkyrie here to go and pull the Golden Knight and make sure that he has to use the ability. I didn't want to drop it right on top of the Golden Knight because I didn't know if he was going to use the ability or not. Made him use it. That feels phenomenal. Let's get it. So we can go in for a Firecracker as well if he wants to drop more stuff. Or, you know what? It's probably better just a Lightning. I think he's not going to drop anything else. But there's a chance that he freaks out and he's just like, oh, I got to go and stop that thing real quick. And if he had dropped extra units, then we would have been able to get a massive positive elixir trade with the Tesla. Unfortunately, he saves it, goes in for, well, actually, no, that wasn't good for him. I was going to say, unfortunately, he gets a Ram Rider connection, but wow, that's amazing. Tesla's utterly broken. For 4 elixir, shutting down a Ram Rider Bard Barrel, and even though I didn't have 4 elixir very quickly, I had to drop the Tesla in like an inconvenient circumstance in a worst possible place, like really close to my tower, so then both towers aren't able to shoot the Ram Rider. We were still able to shut it down for a juicy +2 trade because of the Bard Barrel too. That was awesome. Actually, it was a +3 trade. We take those. I can't even do math. I'm so excited. So if you want a P.E.K.K.A., I could Lightning for an extra hit. It's not worth it though. It is what it is. We'll make sure that we outcycle you late game. And I can Lightning on top of your tower to start chipping you out. Yeah, so Lightning's going to be really good on defense if he drops one more card. So I'm going to wait for that. There it is. We should be able to Lightning on everything here. He didn't drop exactly what we needed him to. If he had dropped one more card, that would have been phenomenal. I was hoping he would drop like a bandit in the right-hand side where we had skeletons, but I guess he doesn't have bandit in the deck. He'll just have golden knight for the remainder of the game, right? That's going to be his bridge spam. I can log with this Hog Rider and Firecracker, and I think that we're going to be able to break through. Even though he's got Ram Rider, this deck should be able to win for us. I would say that Ram Rider, P.E.K.K.A. plus Electro Wizard, that's a lot of stunning potential. Likely going to be one of the more difficult decks to play against, but if you play it correctly, you can still win. Valkyrie, compared to, you know, Royal Ghost or Dark Prince, is able to spin around and hit everything on all sides of her, so that's really good for us as well. I think he's going to use the Golden Knight ability, so we just want to Fire Spirit here. Make sure that we get one Hog Rider hit before he gets the stun. Oh, wait. That's so much damage. What the heck? That was insane. If I had Firecracker, Lightning, and then Hog Rider again, I think I would have won the game. But remember, he's going to have Poison instead of Lightning, so I can just defend my Tesla and win the game. So that's what I'm going to roll with. You need to understand what your opponent's got, and if you play correctly, you're not going to have any issues. I'm going to Lightning on defense because we want to keep the Tesla alive. I can Hog Rider here and then Firecracker because he's going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. If he P.E.K.K.A.s, then he's going to take damage from the Firecracker, and that's how he's going to lose the game. I'm not going to try to get damage with this Hog Rider, but if the Firecracker gives us value, then that's how we win. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, the Firecracker gave me nothing. I'm a bit disappointed, not going to lie. But I can go in for a Valkyrie here, wait for him to use the ability, Skeletons afterward, and then Hog Rider after as well. If he's at a limited amount of elixir, there's no way for him to defend this. He'll probably P.E.K.K.A. Ooh, Ram Rider Bar Barrel, does that stop me? I don't know. Yo, stop affording all of this elixir, man. You're making it so much more tough for me. It's going to be this way. Like, guess whenever you play against a Ram Rider player, you're going to have a tough game. You're not able to close it out as quickly as I would personally want. But still think I'm okay here if I'm able to get a juicy Lightning and then Hog Rider right afterwards. So Lightning's able to kill everything. I think he's going to use the ability. It's going to dash onto the Hog Rider. Oh, he was way closer than I wanted to be. Way closer than I wanted to be. Just give me a Hog Rider hit. Let me win the game. Okay. Thank you. Wow. That was insane. I guess this is one of those matchups, if you scale into the late game because they have so many stunning capabilities for your Hog Rider, you can never rely on that thing getting through. So you have to use the Firecracker chip damage and Lightnings to finish off games while cycling logs intermittently whenever you can. Hey, so jumping into this one, you guys already know, Hog Rider right out of the gate. Let's get that cheeky chip. What you gonna do, my dude? I would love to Lightning if you give me some massive value. That's a Mega Knight, though. That is not massive value. We still got 2 hits, though. He was slow. I'll take that trade. I'll Firecracker here, and usually people just are like, oh, Mega Knight is so difficult to defend against. Watch this Valkyrie completely shut it down for 4 elixir. It's one of those things, if you've got Tesla and you know the right placements, you are not going to have problems at all. I'm going to Fire Spirit on top of the Skeleton Barrel. I'm going to clone it. Oh, this is scary. That's a lot of damage. You know what? That was not what I signed up for, Chief. That was definitely not what I signed up for. I thought it was going to be an easy matchup, but right now, for playing against Clone, I'm a bit spooked because I could lose my tower in seconds. Remember, my Lightning does not do splash damage. This spell, it doesn't do anything in this matchup. It is what it is. I think the Firecracker cycled in the right situation will give us profuse value to the point that she will carry the game. She's going to have the game on her shoulders, and she'll make it happen for the memes. So the Firecracker on the other side is likely just going to be completely ignored. We're going to have to wait and see if that prophecy is going to ring true. I can also go for a Fire Spirit here. He's going to activate King Tower with the Electric Spirit. Good player. Oh, wait. I called him a good player. I said he was going to activate King Tower, and then he just messed it up. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to Tesla just to aid our defensive endeavors, because if he clones the Giant Skeleton, and believe it or not, it gets pushed to my tower then. It would push the other Giant Skeleton closer to my tower, and I would maybe lose the game. Oh, I also said that the Lightning would be useless, but I don't think so anymore. If we pop the Skeleton Barrel early, that worked out so well. He can't clone it. That would work out amazingly. You know what, Lightning? I said you were useless, but you're not. I appreciate you. I had to Fire Spirit because I didn't know if the Mega Knight was going to jump. And it was only a 1 elixir investment, so I was like, you know what? I could be risky, or I could just bet 1 elixir. I'm not going to make myself a sad panda on purpose. Let's shut that down and have solid defense. I want to go for a Valkyrie here, too, because we already know that this guy is going to be so aggressive. He's got that like little cheerleader screaming, be aggressive. And he is doing it right now. He is trying to do me dirty. Fortunately, that Fire Spirit did not pull the Giant Skeleton closer to our tower. That could have been catastrophic. I almost messed that up miserably. Okay, he's going to Mega Knight here. I shouldn't have Hog Ridered, I felt. That was going to be an okay play, but now I look at it a little bit more. I'm like, that's a bit risky, Jake, isn't it? All right, I'll Valkyrie here. Tesla after, and I will definitely need to get some nice log value if possible. Oh, this log value has got to be absurd. It's got to be crazy. I don't think I can stop that guy, so I'm going to Hog Rider here. This game has become spicy, and I don't like it. I wanted an easy W. All right. Well, we'll see if we're able to pull it out in the end. This is going to become a closer game. I'm going to Valk here. I'll go in for skeletons afterward and stop the electric spirit. Log after the clone comes through. I need to hit all the skeletons. Looks like the giant skeleton isn't able to break through, which is good. Oh, it did break through. Are you kidding me? Sheesh, man. You had enough elixir for that? What's she doing? I wonder if that gives us... it did not. It didn't give us the sauce. It didn't give us the juice. Are you going to go in for a Mega Knight here? Are you going to do something crazy? Oh, you don't have elixir for the Mega Knight. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. We are moving, grooving, shimmying, and shaking, and we're going to lightning on top of the tower and win the game. All it took was him giant skeleton in the back at that exact moment that we go for the Hog Rider, and we run away with victory. But yeah, when you're playing Lightning and your opponent's got clone, you're going to have some issues if you can't keep your firecrackers alive. You can still pull it out in the end in the 1-2 situation if you play well enough. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.